Hey there, and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Xterminator, and thank you for joining me. Today we are starting a brand new Factorio series, and you guys aren't going to believe this. I finally done it. We're going to be playing with Bob's and Angel's mods. Now, before you freak out, I've been watching some playthroughs on it and such, and it actually looked like a lot more fun than I've perhaps given it credit for. So I've decided to give it a try, and we're going to dive in here. There will be a link in the description, probably like a Dropbox or Google Drive link for all the mods I'm using, so I'm not going to show you those here just because there will be a link where you can just download all of them. I am showing you the settings here really quickly. I will give you the map exchange string as well. Resource settings are all default aside from Sapphirite, which I've set to big because I believe that that is going to be one of our main sources of iron, which we do know... or I thought is pretty, important to have, is a lot of iron. However, maybe in Bob's that's not the case. But I set it to big, and then in advanced settings, I do have enemies on, and I am using Bob's enemies in Warfare. However, I have changed the expansion settings to 30 minutes minimum cooldown, which essentially just means that they will not expand as quickly or as often. And we are using RSO, which I have not changed any settings on except for, I believe I changed just the size generation region size from 7 to 6 to make them not quite as spread out. And then we are using RSO biter generation just because with Bob's enemies, it's going to be a lot tougher than normal. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you are. It's going to be a lot of fun, I hope. So I've generated out a map here and done a little bit of preliminary work just so we're not super grindy this first episode. I've just cleared the trees out over these patches. And yeah, so we have all these new ores. We have sapphirite ore, bobmonium, coal, of course, rubite, steatite, oil, also some natural gas. And then I believe there's two other ores that don't spawn in the starting area that we'll find later on that we'll need for stuff. And I don't recall their names. But we are using like Angel's infinite ores and all that stuff. And it should be interesting. I know I've given these mods a lot of criticism. And that's because I had very bad memories of them. And I still think parts of them are pretty ridiculous. However, I am willing to give it a try. And I'm going in with an open mind. And we're going to hopefully have a lot of fun. So first off is... sapphirite. So it looks like we can get multiple things from this. We can get iron, copper, quartz, nickel, rutile, and zinc. Iron obviously is going to be one of the first things we need, and I have tons of wood from chopping the trees. I've done a little bit of collection here just to test some things out. So I'm going into this almost entirely blind. Like I said, I've watched a few playthroughs, and I do have some experience with Bob's, but this was about 2 years ago. Last time I played it and such. So I have a little bit of initial knowledge, but there's a lot of stuff I don't know. So we'll be experiencing a lot of new stuff together here. So I'm putting this here. So we have a crusher, a burner ore crusher, and this is from Angel's mods. And we actually need to crush this ore because this guy gives us the sapphirite ore, which then we need to crush here. So we take 2 sapphirite ore and then we crush it into crushed sapphirite and crushed stone as well, which we'll have to do something with. I'm not entirely sure what. So, in fact, it could be a bit of a problem. We don't have any inserters, which I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. Because we do need copper and iron. So let's go ahead and get a smelter going here. And we're going to need to take some of this, because this guy, you can smelt this into iron. So that is somewhere over here. We can take 3 crushed sapphirite and turn it into 2 iron, which is actually not a great ratio. It's 3 to 2 instead of like a 1 to 1, which isn't great. But we can get some iron from this. Now it looks like we can also get copper, but maybe through some other method, because I don't think we directly get copper from that. According to this, we get this from steatite, which is all the way over here. Now, burner miners, I don't know where they are. We need whatever, what's that? I don't know what that is. I cannot tell what that resource is. We need 9 iron and then some of something else. And I do have NEI installed, which will help me find this stuff. So, like, I need to figure out what So stone. Crushed stone. Oh, okay. I can just turn crushed stone into stone, I would imagine. Can I do it by hand? Okay, cool. I can. We would have been in trouble if we couldn't. So now I should be able to make this. I don't know what that other resource is. Like, it looks just like the steatite or something. And then also, I was testing this out on stream, and Can, who you guys know of, I believe, who did a lot for my Sending Supporters to Space series, had a great idea that I'm never going to remember these ore names. However, if you do follow me on, well, just in general, kind of know about me, I am a very big food person, so we're actually probably going to name these, I think we're going to name these after food. Just because I honestly will be able to remember that better than struggling for all the names. So I think we decided on this guy's going to be ice, this guy's going to be ketchup, this guy's going to be licorice, brown sugar, and then this one was something. I think that blue cheese, I think, was decided on that. I don't know, it's a little bit silly, but it really will help me remember. Okay, so this guy is mining that. We now need to make a crusher, which we can make. Fantastic. So there's a lot of different steps in the technology. Oh god, the technology. It's a little bit ridiculous. So we have to crush this stuff. Now, we're going to do this, I think. Right. Oh, that's what that other ore was in the thing for the furnace. Now, I'm going to need some more stone. We should actually, well, we're getting crushed stone from this, so if I just make some more stone. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to these menus, but yeah, so I'm hoping I really want to delve into, like, the different, like, the angel smelting and metallurgy is a big thing here. You can do this through normal smelting, as you can see we're doing here on a very small scale. However, there's like the angel's metallurgy, which is super cool. You can, like, create these, like, liquid ores and then, like, turn them into ingots, and then you can get all kind of stuff from that. And that's really what I kind of want to dive into, rather than just doing, like, a vanilla smelting. I mean, we'll have to do one initially because we don't have it unlocked, but we do this, just kind of get this going. So first objective, as always, is going to be to get some power up, which hopefully should be doable. We'll need to start mining some coal and such. Okay, so we're making copper, which will be good. And then we should be able to hand make some inserters. We do need these basic circuit boards. I was debating playing with Bob's Electronics, and I finally decided, let's just dive in with both feet and give it a try. So this guy's backing up because we didn't have inserters to actually, like, do this. Now, the other problem is we need some boxes, because this is going to be giving us, obviously, crushed. I should have made burner inserters, you idiot. What am I doing? Can they take... Oh, they have, like, no energy. Can I, like, fuel him? Okay, well, let's sure. Let's just do that. See what happens. Okay, so we got that. Now this guy, unfortunately, they're not filtered, so he's gonna take probably some of this other stuff, I would imagine, which is not gonna be good. Yeah, so this may not actually work so great. So maybe we'll just have to get rid of him for now. And then, so for power we're gonna need just iron, just iron, really. So let's go ahead and start on that. Let's make some pumps. Let's go ahead and do that. Stick that in there, take the stone. So we have a pump. We need to make some boilers. We can make 2 so far. We'll need some more iron, which is fine. And actually, I really could let's make another furnace. Let's go ahead and throw him there. We are going to need to mine some coal here shortly, because we obviously will need coal for power. Now, there's not any other resources around because we are using RSO. However, it did give us everything we need here, which is great. There's no biters in the visible area. I did give us a very large starting area, but there's probably biters just outside here somewhere. Unfortunately, the only water is over here, so we're going to have to do power way over there, which is actually really inconvenient because the coal is on the entire opposite side of the map here. I hadn't really considered that for some ridiculous reason. I don't know why I didn't think of that when, this should have been, like, working, right? This thing's just really slow. Anyway, I didn't really think of that when we generated out this map, which is gonna be a bit of a problem. It's a really long way. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do that, actually. Alternatively, for now, this is gonna seem ridiculous, and it probably is. Okay, so we have iron pipes, copper pipes, and stone pipes. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, so these have different sizes. So, like, copper is the worst, and then iron, so this one can actually move more. I think iron pipe is gonna be okay for now. Oh, because that takes stone brick anyways, so we can't really do that. Alright, well that's fine, because alternatively, we could put the pump over here, the water, and then, like, oh my goodness, this takes so much iron, jeez. And then, like, run the water more, like, closer. It's not going to be great for, like, pipes you put or anything, but that can be changed later. Now, a lot of Angel stuff, the, like, biochem and petrochem and stuff requires water, so we will have to be developing some stuff over here. But that's going to have to be for later on. So let's go ahead and set that up. We need a ton of pipes. I'm tempted to actually... Oh my goodness. This 15 iron for this. Maybe we should just manually fuel this for now. We don't have any coal. Power would be so helpful though. Let's make some power poles. Chop down a couple more trees. So yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to this. I know there's people in my community. This is, I mean, because obviously I've probably attracted people like this due to my, you know, opinion on the mods. But I know there's people in the community who do not like the mods, and you know that's fine. This, my other series aren't going away or anything. You know, obviously I still have all the vanilla series. But everyone I talked to, I ran this idea past some people, my patrons, and then some other people as well. And everyone I talked to was super excited about seeing it. So I hope that applies to most of you. It will be quite an interesting challenge. I'm sure you're going to see me have multiple breakdowns throughout this. We're in the simple part now. Yeah, you haven't seen me break down yet. It's going to happen. I can promise you that. Okay, so can I make like one? I can make one more of these. Let's go ahead and get this going. We should have gotten the coal going actually before now even. We'll just have to manually fuel these. It's going to be a little bit of a pain running up there, but I think it should be okay just until we can get enough iron to run pipes over, because this is really going to be a problem. Now, I should do the little trick of like two miners going into each other, but I need more iron. Go figure. All right. Zip up here. Grab that. I could do burner inserters, but again, I would have to manually fuel those. I might as well just wait till I get power. Okay, that should be good. I could actually get rid of one of those boilers I placed. We'll only have enough for 2 steam engines for right now, but that's okay. Do that. Turn him around like so. They'll start fueling each other pretty quick. I have a whole 8 coal. I'm sure that's going to last a long time, right? So this crushed stone we're going to have to do something with. Now, I think you will need stone for some other stuff later on. We'll be making a lot of stone brick for now, I guess. And landfill maybe later on. Walls. Again, we are playing with enemies, so we will want some walls, of course. Okay, so he's doing that. I guess we could just stick the coal in there. Holy hell. This is not going to work. This is not going to work at all. Did you see how quick that got used up? Oh my goodness. I really wish we had some other... Like, I know for a fact that later on... Whoa, what happened there? I know for a fact later on you can, like, make better, like, charcoal or, like, carbon or coal or something with Angel stuff, which we'll probably want to move into because I don't have... it's just going to be a pain to have coal and stuff be that far away. speaking of, this guy is now out of fuel, so we'll have to let him do that. Take the copper out. We do have power, at least, which is, well, we did have power. How do we even have power? Didn't I unfuel that? Maybe there was a little bit left in there or something. Get that, dump in there, grab that. Let's go get some coal. Yeah, these pipes are like super expensive. Like I can make one pipe. And then belt is pretty, I mean belt's just, it's what it is, it's just iron and gears, is that you have to get the iron through a different method. Speaking of which, we should start on some smelting. So let's go ahead and make those, and then, oh, I guess it will make the stone for me, that's cool. So smelting and just generally our base, we can either go up or to the left. Down, there's a lot of trees, and up is into the desert, which means no trees, but lots of pollution, which is not great. I feel like going left, maybe, would be good. Going up. Yeah, because going up, it's just, yeah, that's a lot of pollution. We're going to need a lot of room for stuff, which we may need room up here for something else, maybe, like the oil, perhaps, or the petrochem. I know that can take a ton of space. So, man, this change ratio is, like, really painful. I can only make, oh my goodness. I don't know how we still have power, actually, because I definitely pulled the power out. I think these just, it's kind of weird. So if I just like stick like half of this in here, is he just gonna burn it like super fast all the time? I think he does that just to build up the steam. I think once the steam's built up, oh no, he just burns a ton of coal always, like regardless. Oh no, never mind. Okay, he had to finish building up the steam in that one. Okay, fair enough. So we've got enough power to run some stuff. We need some sort of automate. When can we get filter inserters like anytime soon? Now we are using Bob's inserters. However, I should note, I am not using Bob's adjustable inserters. Well, I thought I wasn't. I didn't install the mod. We have the little thing up here. Maybe there's a different thing. Even if we have it in here, I'm not going to use it because I think that takes the fun out of it. Like, I think you should work with, like, with normal. I mean, I'll use like the faster inserters and stuff it provides, but I feel like having inserters, you can just like aim whatever way you want and like pick up from a big area or whatever. It just kind of ruins it. So this, why? Oh, okay. So let's see about some sort of smelting. So our copper's coming from here and our iron from here. We could start a little bit of an iron smelter over here maybe. The coal is going to be a bit of a ways away, but we will have to make some belts. So let's do that. Let's make a few belts to start us out. And we'll just do our pretty, like I said, initially we will have to do a normal smelting setup. Just because we don't have access to any of the machines or anything that will allow us to do like Angel's metallurgy. But I believe that stuff is unlocked with Red Science, so it shouldn't be too long until we can start playing around with that. And I need some more power. Poles, rather. We have the power. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna get a pretty big headache from this. Like I said, I'm probably gonna have some breakdowns, and I will try to keep the profanity to a minimum. However, you can expect some blurts of very angry bad language probably throughout this as I try to figure stuff out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. In fact, it's really funny when I mentioned this to people, they were really excited about it, but the first thing they said, it wasn't like, oh, I'm excited to see what builds you make, or I'm excited just to see Angel's Bobs. The first comment every single person made was, oh, I can't wait, Xterminator. I am super excited to see you break down and just have like a nervous wreck. It's like, okay, well, I mean, if that's what you guys want to see, it's coming over here to check fuel. So I think we're probably good to start scaling. Oh, we need coal over there somehow. I mean, we can make electric miners, of course, and we're gonna need some more trees because we need to make more power poles right now. And actually, we could speed this whole process up. Let's do that. Let's get rid of this dude. Plus, he generates more pollution. Let's do that. And let's go ahead and just bump it, because this is a higher mining speed than this one. This has a mining speed of 3.35. This has a mining speed of 0.5. So this should hopefully make this go a little bit quicker. And these are mining. It seems slower than the vanilla ores. I think their mining hardness is harder or something. But we do need to get coal. Man, I had not really considered the coal location here. Oh dear, I don't know why I didn't think of that. But it should hopefully turn out okay. We just need enough belts to get coal up here, really. I suppose we could do like an anti-elites. I know that he just puts a ton of coal in boxes and then just has the box like feed onto the belt, which we could actually do. We probably have like 100 or 200 coal built up down there. So let's go do that. Let's go grab the coal and set up a box. We have valves. There's all kind of stuff to play with in here. Yeah. So yeah, well, that's a good idea. Why don't we just set up a box? We have an inserter. Because the smelting doesn't take that much coal, really. So what we can do is just set up... Thanks, game. Oh, crap. We will need, like, logistics and stuff. Okay, maybe I should just dump coal in here manually. I'm somewhat wondering if I should, like... I'm wondering if I should do some sort of other... Like, we need science. And red science just needs copper and iron gears. You know, really, I should be doing something different than this, I think. We'll do... Okay. No, okay. I got it. I got it. I'm not having a breakdown yet. This should go... Let's go ahead. Okay, we're gonna need these. So let's take 2 of these miners. Do that. We're gonna need more belt, which we have like none of. Oh my goodness. The lack of belt. Okay, so my plan is we just want this little teeny thing to get science. We don't need that much science. Really what I should have done is had just like a little thing like from a furnace into an assembler doing science stuff, but for some reason my brain didn't think to do that. I'm too overwhelmed. Get this, and we will have to make these silly, stupid little circuit boards. I remember the hell that... Whoa, man. Oh, this needs to be crushed first, you idiot. See, I'm already messing up. We need crushers. Oh, dear. You can see where this is going. Alright, crushers. I can make 7 of them. They're burner crushers, which kind of blow. I can get electric ones soon. And we are using the Shiny Angels graphics, GFX, which just gives them different colors, the higher levels. That's why those are like kind of yellow. It makes it a lot easier to like differentiate what level is which, because normally Angel stuff doesn't have colors per level. So that just makes it a bit easier. Okay, so this guy is gonna go like here and here. We're gonna need some coal in there. Go like that. Inserters. Inserters would be good. So I was looking, like my last playthrough, like I said, was about 2 years ago. It is a series, if you want to check it out, but it is very dated. And in regards to that, and to how dated it is I think part of why I like disliked the mod so much is because it was a pain. It was a huge pain for me back then. But that was back then, and my game knowledge in general has increased massively since I did that playthrough. So I'm hoping it won't be quite as much of a headache. Ew. Speaking of headache, where do we get... Oh, I have to unlock this crap. Shoot. Shoot. How do I do this? Okay. Anyway, I'm hoping it's not going to be so much of a pain doing this playthrough, just because my general knowledge of the game and stuff is a lot better than it was back then. So, I was looking through these circuit boards and stuff, and they actually didn't seem that bad to do. I mean, they're complicated. They're more complicated than vanilla for sure, but they didn't seem like as hellish as I had imagined, or remembered rather. Okay, so the plan here. Now, I didn't say this was a good plan. The plan, though, is to have this go through here and combine onto here, because the inserters into the furnaces are only going to grab the whatchama stuff, these things, the whatever the hell this is, and the blue cheese is going to grab the blue cheese off the belt, and then the stone should flow through, and we're going to have an inserter at the end here grabbing the stone, which it should hopefully only be stone, and sticking it in a box. That's the only way I can do this that I can think of without filter inserters, which we don't have yet. Do that. I have like 0 fuel. In fact, let's go grab some fuel. Definitely need some fuel. Should stick that into those furnaces. And I'm not sure, so this gives us 10 quartz, cobalt, zinc, bauxite, and uranium. Wait, uranium from this? Oh, that's interesting. Lead, nickel, bauxite, gold, rutile, and tungsten. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be complicated. Okay, so we have a ton of coal. We need some more of this stuff. Some more iron over here. Whoop. What? Sapphire ore. Is that not? Oh. I'm already getting so confused by where this stuff goes. Alright. Let's do that. We will need more belt and an inserter. I'd really like to just get this smelting going this episode. Give me my inserter. Oh, crap. Well, there goes... there goes our power supply. I guess the coal ran out. And it looks like... Not good. It looks like my idea may not actually be working quite as I had hoped with the, makeshift filtering down there. Uh-oh. Now, something else to address is... obviously this is single player. I had a very hard time deciding to do single player or multiplayer. And I finally decided single player, at least initially, because I think that the discovery of things that I'm going to go through and that you guys may go through with me and such, and just the, learning things in terms of seeing all the new stuff, it's going to be a lot better single player, because multiplayer, someone else would be working on something else that you wouldn't be able to see, and it would be going a lot quicker, which, of course, on one hand would be good. But on the flip side is a lot of this new cool stuff would be overlooked, which I think would kind of be an issue. So maybe in the future I'll have someone join me from time to time and stuff. That may be cool. I'd like to hear what you guys think about that. So this kind of works-ish. Maybe. Let's watch this for a second, see what happens. It gives you the stuff in a 1-to-1 ratio, right? Oh no, we get 2 crushed sapphirite and 1 stone. So there should be more sapphirite than stone on here, which is okay. And it seems to be working. These guys are making stuff. And then we're going to need to stick that into something else, like a lab would be great. Gonna need copper, I guess, for that, huh? Didn't I just make 5 inserters? I'm losing my mind already. Alright. Oh, he's out of... There is 86 in there. I was gonna say, I'm telling you, if this thing didn't make any of this before it ran out of fuel, I was gonna be upset. But we're good. Because now we need to make a lab. Where the hell can I make assembler? Can I not? What? Oh yeah, automate. What am I thinking? That's even in vanilla. I'm just going nuts. I gotta make these things by hand, apparently. Which is okay. This poor little guy cannot keep up. Let's, oh, jeez. Let's, well, I guess he'll just, yeah. He'll just do that. They'll just have to keep up the best he can. This is certainly far more iron than we were getting before, which should allow us to run belt or pipe. Either put the power closer and run pipe down, or run belt all the way up, which really would be the best solution in the end. I just didn't have near enough belt to actually get that done. So do that. Let's put a lab here, and then, oh dear Lord. What the hell? Logistics science pack? How many science packs do we have now? Like 8 or 9? Oh goodness, okay. So the first thing we want is automation. Can't do anything without assemblers. This should be pretty easy. See, so first episode, we're still at red science. It's not so bad so far. Once we start making more advanced stuff, it will get interesting. And this is really, really painful. Let's get rid of you. And let's run a belt somewhere. Let's run a belt. Ignore the spaghetti. Let's do that. Maybe that'll help a little bit. We don't want it like backing up, because then the furnaces obviously won't get any stuff, any of the good stuff they need. Now, one thing I must say is Angel's graphics do not fit very well with the game. However, I am in love with the graphics by themselves. Like, especially once we get into the smelting and stuff, I'm absolutely in love with the smelters and the, like, presses, the plate presses and stuff. It's going to be really, really interesting playing around with those. And I have heard that it takes a ton of room, so I'm quite glad we gave ourselves a huge starting area. I'm sure we will start aggroing. Oh yeah. We're going to start irritating some aliens here pretty soon, I would think. We may actually want to rush military, and we're going to want to rush trains as well because of RSO. You know, we only have these resources here in the beginning, which won't last us all that long, I don't think. Although I think I was looking at some recipes through the NEI mod, and we can get like a better ratio out of stuff, like steel. We can make steel actually from steel sheet coils, and I think we get a much better ratio from that, which requires the smelting. So we can make stuff last a little bit longer, I think. And we did finish that. Some sort of electric crusher would be great. That unlocks that. This is our greenhouse to grow trees. You can make wood, I think, through Angel's bioprocessing, but that is going to be a little bit more complicated. Okay, a hell of a lot more complicated. Good God. Wooden board from cellulose fiber and alginic acid. Alginic acid requires brown algae. I don't know how the hell you get cellulose. Brown algae requires saline water. And then this requires wood. So we have to put wood in to get wood. What? Wood pellets? Can you make wood from wood pellets? Oh my gosh. We'll mess with that next time. I think I need to go take a nap or something. I believe that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. I'm pretty happy with what we got done. We got a science done. I should be making more. Well, actually, we can just do this by let's actually set this up super quick. Episode will be a little bit long, but first episode always is, and I really want to get this going. What we'll do is we'll stick some stuff in here. We'll move the lab. Boink. And an inserter. Stick a lab here. He's gonna make red whatchamadoobies, and then we're gonna take a box, go like that. Oh, or not. Go like that. Make another inserter, and then he's gonna go whoop, and then he's gonna go not quite like that because I forgot a part. Okay, so we're actually gonna need like 3 more inserters, 2 more inserters. So he'll go there. He'll go here. because we need to make the coil, obvious. Or wait, this doesn't require coil. What am I thinking? What am I doing? This does not. Why did I think that required coil? I really don't know. Requires gears. That's what it was. It requires gears. I'm so, like, I'm expecting things to require, like, way more steps than they actually do. Just because I'm expecting that from the mod, but we'll get used to it. Okay, so gears are made from iron. Boom, boom. Over there, over there. Pick him up. Like that. Stick that in. Like there. Like that. And then you're going to make red science. And there we go. So it's a little bit of an automated system. Obviously, well, from this, we should be able to make, like, well, 33 plus 1, 34 red packs. So we'll just have to stick some more copper in there. I don't think I refueled that, which I need to. So I'm going to do that off camera. And then we will continue on. So I really hope you enjoyed this, guys. I hope you look forward to it as much as I do. Leave any thoughts, everything you have to say down in the comments. I will definitely check those out and read through that as always. Again, mods link will be in the description as well as the map seed. And yeah, let me know what you think. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.